Well, here we are. We've taken the elevator. Ah. You're right here, so that means you've also escaped.
That's everyone accounted for.
Good.
You did it! It's true what they say. The air really does smell fresher.
Serpent bless you. We owe you our lives. Thank you.
Well, time to get everyone back.
Correction, it's time for you to get back. I'm going to stay back a moment and make sure everyone here is okay to make it back safely. I'll catch up with you shortly. Just let me know where the negotiations are taking place.
Badlands Power Station. Be quick.
Don't worry. Razma came through for me. It's only fair I return the favor. I'll be there when it counts. Now go.
Good luck. If you need help, you know where we'll be.
I can't thank you enough for saving us.
Fuck you and your turret. Also, considering there's nothing closer to that location, I will just, you know. I will just have to run. Also, I was supposed to do multiple recordings today. I can only do one, once again. I just don't have time for multiple. I mean, I might, but I have to do another recording in between. That should be here.
Is your intent to be unreasonable the whole time? I thought this was a negotiation.
We're having a friendly chat, aren't we? It's not my fault you don't find my offers acceptable.
Nah, just the person I wanted to see. Please tell me you bring good news.
Yep, they've lost their entire leverage.
Good. Now it's my turn to watch me hail squirm.
Razma, who is this? You allow any commoner to just waltz in on official business. I'd expect better security from House Kadik.
This is hardly official business.
Yes. And now these so-called negotiations are over.
Over? You'd risk everything after the whispers of a stranger. I demand to know who this is.
Honestly, I'm a Union operative and a subsystem specialty.
House Kadik dealing with outsiders? Only a complete fool would expect me to believe this.
It's true, Mihail. And if you don't leave now, peacefully, I'll make sure your ships and Shadow Station Epsilon are made dust.
You... How did you... You're bluffing.
Test me. You think a genius mind like mine wouldn't find a way to hack into every system in your base? This remote device will launch a virus that will detonate systems within Epsilon, and reach your ships as well.
You realize how this may affect future partnerships, Razma. You'd jeopardize our connections.
It jeopardizes nothing. It merely restores the natural order.
The natural order. I could take you all out here and now. You know every one of us is prepared to answer the Serpent's call.
Zima, launch the virus. Give him hell.
Are you sure?
You'll launch that virus, and I guarantee blood will spill.
Do it.
Prepare to be made dust!
Geothermal plant. There may be a source of hot water.
Oh, my health is dust. Okay.
That's one way to handle negotiations.
House Kadik is in your
Something I can do
debt.
for you?
As am I. I owe you my life.
Sahima, you are a part of this house.
I know. I just wanted to say thank you. Personally. And here, it's the research and algorithm the High Council wants. I'm sure they'll appreciate it more coming from you.
I'll make sure the High Council gets it.
I'm going back to check on the others, but maybe come find me when you're done.
Sure. See you around.
Great. You can find me at the Great House whenever you get the chance.
We'll talk later, Sahima. As I was saying, House Kadik is in your debt. You've helped me maintain a very precarious balance.
The business of the Zealots needs to end though.
And one day it will. But until then, they're a necessary evil. One that we'll be keeping a much closer eye on. I'd appreciate it if you kept this a secret.
I'm not the one you should be worried about.
Huh. If you're referring to the members of House Kadik. The others involved know better than to speak of this.
Well, your sister prefers I didn't even rescue the hostages.
As much as it disappoints me, I can't say I'm surprised. Jamal's never cared for our view with the Zealots. And she has no love for those taken. But this is what makes her an excellent mediary.
If you say so.
I know so. And wouldn't expect an outsider, promised or not, to understand. Now, I have much to do, and so do you. Ekris and the High Council will be expecting you.
Any troubles you need to share?
This better not fast force me into the ship.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Things for you.
Wait, what am I doing? Ah, no, okay, that was necessary.
You do not understand. I saw a Nazco, took measure of his burdens.
What you are describing is a dream, nothing more.
Not a dream. A message from the great serpent himself.
With all due respect to your craft, dear sister, now is not the time for incense and ash leaves. Or do you not see the depth of the crater before you?
On the contrary, brother. I see it for what it truly is. And if we ignore this vision, a Nazco will be lost to us forever.
Enough with the proselytizing. The Harbinger has returned. Ah, were you able to find Sahima?
Yes, and I was also able to get a research.
Perfect. I have no doubt Sahima's work is the key to stabilizing the morning device. If only the others had listened to her, we may not have lost so much of our great city. This leaves houses Dul Kef and Vathol.
Politics can wait. Every moment we delay, a Nazco descends further into the void.
For the last time, faith will not remove the barrier. Science will.
It is the hubris of science that failed you in this moment. We reached out to the Great Serpent. This is his reply.
You claim he has forsaken us?
I do no such thing. The Great Serpent's reply is not an answer, but a question. Are we worthy of his grace? Until that is proven, your works will not succeed.
You're both right. We must have faith that our efforts will succeed, but it also means... but that means nothing without the science.
It sounds like you agree with me.
And yet, only one is the foundation for the other. But the proof is not in our words. It is in the vision. A Nazco's presence still persists in this world, and he seeks our aid.
Fine. I feel like I've lived this argument 1,000 times, and the only way to move past it is to concede to its nonsense. Harbinger, speak to my sister. Agree to her fool's errand, so that we may continue the work of saving this city.
What an honor it was to aid you on your path to become one of the promised. Time is short, Harbinger. I have seen visions of a Nazco, searching for one bold enough to enter the heart of the vortex. And now that you are here, I know your arrival was no accident, but rather providence.
Well, sure. But you realize you're governed by forces we do not understand.
Well put. The great serpent's works are imperceptible, even to heralds like myself. But rest assured, all will be revealed when you journey north. At the edge of the crater, you will find a cave carved by the anomaly. There, you will make contact with a Nazco Varun.
You sound very certain that I'll find him there.
It is as the great serpent foretold. In my visions, I witnessed 2 futures. In the first, you breached the scaled citadel, but found a Nazco had sunk too far into the void. And in time, all of Dazra was consumed along with him.
Yeah, nothing else. I mean, that sounds ominous if true.
Indeed. But there is another path. In the second future, I saw you make contact with a Nazco, entering a cave through a formless wall. At its terminus was a gate, a path into the realm where our speaker resides. You stepped into this void, and in that moment, something changed. The false future, rewritten.
Roughly speaking, it could be that entering the vortex directly would allow you to speak with him. And while my readings do not show any anomalous activity, I admit there's a lot of interference. Still, that only emphasizes the potential danger involved here. I cannot approve of such an excursion on a minute chance a Nazco is present.
Honestly, you just need to have a little faith.
I am no heretic, but to risk so much on a vision, it is a leap of faith I cannot condone. I will not stand in your way, however, as Inaza has stood in ours.
You may not realize it now, dear brother, but our goals are one and the same.
If you point me to said cave, I'll find him. Or at least try to.
Then you must embark to the northern edge of the crater. You will find an entrance there, one that has no form. Step through it, find a Nazco, and complete the vision. Only then will his voice be heard.
Well.
Best to keep busy.
So this is Jinan Varun. Interesting that he looks upward to the sky, as if appealing to a higher power.
Yeah, it's trying to give me shit. Like, more items, but... Ah, it's those type of things. Okay, it is so close to the power station. Why didn't I just... Fractured limb. Okay. We'll just fast travel here and go in there from this position. They're definitely attacking us now. Okay, yep, I truly don't have anything. Here we are. Oh, that's bad. Running out of emergency kits as well. Well, here we are.
With his eyes ensconced in shimmering vapor, I speak into this void, and it answers with silence. Have you abandoned me, Great Serpent? Do you not hear my pleas?
He hears you.
You understand me? Hear my voice? But I do not know you, even if you are promised. I hesitate to ask, but what manner of being are you? Do you truly serve his will?
The Great Serpent has guided me to you.
Yes, he works through you, and built the path to guide you to me. I have reached out so many times to hear nothing but echoes. Yet you, an outsider, hear me playing. And for the first time, I hear you. Clearly your arrival here is fated. By stepping into this void, we are now linked. There is still reason to hope. The Great Serpent will see us through. But time is short. The bridge collapses. The gate is still open. The experiment still runs. Find me in the Scaled Citadel. I will wait for you there.
Okay. Okay, is this the right way? Nope, it isn't. This is where I came from. I don't think we're supposed to be able to fight these. What other thing do I have? Okay, quite some trauma packs. No, not notes. Aid. Oh yeah, no, great. Instantly attack me. Instantly hit me. Fuck! No! Let me through! This place is a nightmare. A nightmare to navigate. Well.
Ah, my day just got a whole lot brighter.
Yep, let us fast travel here. I'm out of shotgun shells though.
Will I ever see my family?
The Great Serpent sends you to me once again. You return. What news do you have of Anasco?
Anasco is waiting for us in the Skilled Citadel. I was able to speak with him.
Then my vision did not betray me.
Well, it would seem I owe you an apology, sister.
There is no need, brother. Your skepticism only strengthens us.
As you say. But, to the matter at hand, did Anasco mention anything that could aid us in his extraction?
He said the gate is still open.
Yes, the pinnacle of the Citadel was modified to house the equipment to create a gate to the Vortex. If it still runs, that would explain everything we have experienced since the initial incident.
It is much more than that. Normally when I pray for Anasco's return, I sense he is lost, fading. But when I last prayed to the Great Serpent, I felt Anasco's presence clear and distinct. Even as it receded, I felt him anchored to this world.
And you believe the Harbinger is this anchor?
Yes. There are some who suggest that when Jinan communed with the Great Serpent, a similar bond had been established. I believe the same is true for you and Anasco.
I would need time to attempt a scientific explanation for why or how this happened, but for now, let us assume my sister is correct.
This husks comments aside, that is the essence of faith. Not all things require explanation. I do not know what lies ahead. My visions do not go beyond this point. But I do know this link would play a role. In fact, I am certain of it.
Agreed. And with this settled, we can now continue the work of aligning the noble houses. Together, we will find a way to complete the mourning device.
I just completed the mission the other side. We're now going to the next house.
I couldn't have done it better myself.
That's what I was hoping, but I find my mental capacity to be severely depleted at this point.
The Great Serpent challenges us all, Israel.
Okay, so there are still three achievements of missions that exist. So I think we're now going to be doing both the houses back to back. Instantly finish up that entire line of missions. And I think right after that, you're going into the Skilled Citadel.
This must have been a vibrant area before the calamity. Now, walking through, you can feel the tension and sorrow in the air.
Knock knock.
I pray that the Great Serpent will deliver us from our hardships soon.
Miss, I'm sorry.
Our situation here is quite dire.
We are stretched razor.
Are a herald, are you not?
All must serve.
Sure.
Hello, Harbinger. Malibor has kept me informed of the situation. The deadlock of the High Council. I hope your presence here means things have changed.
We're making progress, but your help is vital.
Yes, of course. I'm pleased that the Council is once again working towards a solution. It felt wrong not to help. Do you know where I was when it happened? The incident, they call it. I was in the temple next door, conversing with my cousin. I was in the middle of replying to him about... you know? I don't even recall. Some meaningless bit of family drama, I am sure. One moment, he was there, and the next, gone. My cousin, the floor, the wall, just gone. I found myself looking out at the scaled citadel, unable to comprehend. And now, here I stand, the elder of House Dulkev.
I'm sorry for your loss.
My loss? Yes, I suppose. Although, from an outside perspective, one could consider it a fair trade. Given my new role. Perhaps even a gain.
I'm sure cousin would consider the ministry in safe hands.
I appreciate the sentiment. But we shall never know. You cannot imagine it. A single moment of pure, terrible silence. A meter's distance was all that separated me from whatever has become of Dazra. I find that through all the chaos and the scrambling since, my mind drifts back to that moment. I could be gone as well. But here I remain, spared. And I do not know why.
You can't dwell on the past. I have to keep moving forward.
And where is this forward leading? I'm sorry. I should shoulder my own burdens, not force them upon you. I've grown so tired of the council squabbling, and I want no further part in it. I have no demands, no requests. All must serve. And House Dulkev is no exception.
Everyone seems to want something out of this.
The Speaker has always been the guiding light of House Varun. In his absence, it is of no surprise that some would find themselves lost, stumbling in the dark. Here is what I can tell you. Sometime before our current calamity, Enesco Varun approached me looking for information about his grandfather's time. He was frustrated at the lack of progress. House Dulkev keeps extensive records, you see. While I was never told the exact reason behind the inquiry, I was able to deduce a fair amount. I provided him with the shipping manifests from the time of the Serpent's Crusade, materials and equipment that suggested some highly specialized research. I told Enesco where those materials had been sent. Weeks later, well, you've seen the Citadel. You know as well as any where we are now.
You think it's related?
The timing is too close to be coincidence. Enesco returned from the site in unusually good spirits. He boasted of something called the Vortex Interlock, and that it was the key to unlocking some new unseen potential. Whatever records exist of this interlock were swallowed up with the Citadel. And as for the original site, executors were sent, but did not return. And we can spare no more casualties. So I suggest you visit Malin Dam to the southeast. I believe it is more than it seems. It is the only place to learn more about these vortex interlocks and what connection they may have to the events at the Citadel. And should your search be fruitful, make sure it is known that House Dulkev was proud to serve when called upon.
Assuming the past. Yeah, and the other one is conflict in conviction. Okay.
You have a death wish or something?
Well, let's move to the location that was marked on our map. Well, they seem to be fighting. I'm just going to slip by, not deal with them. Which, I gotta say, so far it's working out. That's a level 40 creature, let's not. Whatever they're attacking doesn't matter. What does matter is the fact that I need some other aid thing. Okay, so the key to continue on is after this mission, get myself healing items and ammo for the shotgun. It is the only way I'm able to finish this. I need both of those. Hopefully I can remember that before, or during the next session.
That water looks suspicious. The dam seems to be safeguarding the farm on the other end of the lake.
You can't get in there, not unless you have a card.
And do you happen to have one? I seem to have misplaced mine.
So, you're trying to get in there? You're not the first person to come here recently, you know? Anasko Varun himself was here. I saw him, but he didn't talk to me. And there were too many other people around him. They all looked really serious.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to help him.
I heard he disappeared. Is that true? I never saw him come back out of the dam. But I did see them go in. They had cards that let them open the door. I found one after they left. I thought about using it, but I didn't want to get in trouble. Kavil said I should give it to him for safekeeping. So I did. Maybe he'll let you have it.
Alright, thank you for the tip.
Okay, good luck.
You okay? That was a hell of a jump.
Let's go around the water just to be safe. At least mostly around the water. Well, there are those creatures again. I have 800 bullets with this. Chances that it's not enough. But we'll see.
This village looks almost wholesome.
It's a seaweed farm.
I'm curious what kind of people lived here, and also where they've gone.
Hello.
Always good to see a friendly face.
Yeah, I understand you have an access card for the dam. I'm kind of in need of it.
No offense, but it's not your property.
Would it be more accurate to say that we'd simply like to borrow it? We could return it in short order.
I appreciate the clarification, but I think it's best that I hold on to it until it can be returned.
Well, the longer it takes to get that card back to Desra, the more risk we're all in. Trust me, I'll take care of it.
I only wish to serve, I swear. You are right, though. Here, take it.
Alright, thank you. There we go. Into the dam we go. Okay, the lab is inaccessible, so that means we're going this way.
There's something very unsettling about this place.
Agreed. Our destination is there in like 90 meters. Right, I'm going to end it here for now. So next time we'll be continuing on. Hopefully next time we can maybe finish it. I don't know, we'll see. In any case, have a good one, and very simply said, good day.